Hi, my name's Diane and this is the card we're making today. Really quite simple, 3 shells, and I thought we'd make that. So here we go. So the first thing we've got to get is the bit of paper, which is an A5. So, and put that over the top. So all I need is need it punched out. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's a bit better. That's better. Cool. Awesome. Cool. So that's what we put on there. So I think I need it punched out with double-sided sellotape. This is a smaller one, but I'm going to use the bigger one. So what we do is, it's quite simple. We've got 8 round the edges, and 1 in the middle. I don't know why, but that's the way it goes. So 1 in the middle. So sometimes I feel like they're sticking to my fingers all the time, but usually they move from there after a while, but quite often I end up with stuff all over me, and I usually find it when I need to use the toilet and things, which is great. So that's how many I've done. So all I do is I put it on here, but it's going to be pretty perfect. So I go probably about there. Awesome. Cool. So that's the base of the card. So what I need to do is when I look at the card, these have been raised up as well. So what I was thinking was I'll grab a few of my die cuts that I cut out previously, and I'll show you how I can do that with one hand. So hang on a second and we'll show you that. So this is my die cutting machine. I've just got a piece of normal card, 1 plate, a second plate, and the big one to go in first. So I put that first. Second is go in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in first, and just, it's got to be far enough over so it's not going to be in the way. So I'll put it there and die cut 1, die cut 2. So I like to make it so that I can use as much of the paper as possible. So put that in. So just take it out a little bit and put it in together. So all it does is starts to go, and then I can push it around. Sometimes it gets quite hard to push, but I can usually do it with one hand. So I have no idea whether it's worked, but we'll see. That one, that one, and that one. So we'll go back to the other table to show you how I'm going to do it from there. So these are the ones that I've just cut out. So all I do is I've got to put them off. So that's the first one. Sometimes they feel a bit difficult to come off, but they usually do pop out. So and that's the third. Awesome. So I'll just put that to the side. So these are the three. So what I've got to do first off is just check that they're actually going to fit, which they will. So that's cool. So and these are back again. So all I've got to do, I've got to figure out where they've got to go without going off the side. So they're quite tricky to get them in place but not let them go off the sides. So let's see, maybe, yep. Awesome. So that's the first one. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to swap it until the smaller ones, only because it gets quite tricky trying to put them all together if they're so big. If you've got heaps of room, the bigger ones are fine, but the smaller ones will work just as well. The smaller it is, the harder it is for me to do, obviously, with one-handed. The last one, hopefully, if it works. Cool. So we've got to put it around the right way, and it's around the wrong way. So I think I'll do it that way around. We'll see whether it works. So that's opposite, but I think that actually works quite well. So what I'll do is, hang on. So it's quite tricky trying to figure things out because my brain only half works. So, but I usually get there with a little bit of persuasion sometimes. Awesome. With this, I want an insert. So the insert goes inside. So all I do is I've got normal plain paper and cut it in half. And then all I do is, with the sticky tape, I've got to peel that off. And one thing I need to show you is how I work out exactly where halfway is so that it's perfect inside the insert. So all I do is when it's not quite perfect, it doesn't go in. It's really, really annoying for me, but that's how I am. So that is an insert which is in. Just shake that off. So that is the insert. So all I'm going to do from there is put it in the bag. So put that on the back with all my details. So if you want to subscribe and see what's coming up next, that will be awesome. So all I have to do is I've got to, normally I can do it together sort of with one hand. And all I do is go like that. That's cool. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do lots of other things. I don't know what is coming next. More than likely another Maori card like the one I've just done. But if you would like to subscribe and see what's coming up next, that would be awesome. Thank you.